All right, guys, we are at Dave Rienzi's personal gym here in Orlando, Florida. So shout out to Dave and Danny Garcia for allowing us to use their gym here during peak week. Here with Derek Lunsford doing his last official shoulder workout of 2023 Olympia prep. And we're gonna go ahead and just put some really good blood in his shoulders, get a good workout in, and we're not going to annihilate as much as he wants to annihilate. We're not going to annihilate. And the reason for that is so that we don't increase the amount of inflammation to a degree where it's actually not beneficial. So we're going to get good blood in there, we're going to stimulate it really well, and we're going to make sure that we get the rest of these next couple of days to get some good workouts in. Go. Keep going. Good. Slow. Good job.
Get closer, it's not any easier, but I just get more excited because I'm like, it's here. It's here. Like, now we really are here. We're in Orlando. First workout together. We got, what, 3 more workouts, counting this one?
Yeah, counting this one.
Yeah, I don't know if we're doing anything Thursday, will we?
No. Thursdays, you got plenty to do. You guys have meet and greet, and then you have also a press conference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wednesday, we have our last workout on Wednesday, and we have the
check-ins.
Chickens.
You asked me how I was earlier, and I said I'm great. I'm not good anymore. He told me I can't annihilate today. He said, today, tone it down. I said, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it. Look, he's like,
Tone it down.
yeah.
There you go. Easy. All right, so bring that seat up a little bit so you can get a little bit more stretch, and bring your hands in slightly. You can bend your elbows a little bit more.
Okay. At this point, being the last few days of training, are we now more focused on just like, yes, we want to get a pump, but like function of the muscles, so that way I can get like a better stretch, better contraction, like I can just move my body.
You don't overcomplicate it. All you're doing is getting a workout that's about 80% of what you normally would do, so you can stimulate the muscle so that you can be able to help with your carb up in the next couple of days.
Okay.
But you're not trying to do anything that's exaggerated with either heavy lifting or going light.
Yeah.
You're just trying to be able to train smart, so therefore being able to do exercises that you still feel and push, but not going to the degree of wanting to kill yourself so you don't get hurt.
Yeah.
That's all you're trying to do this last peak week.
Okay. I guess the reason why I asked you that too was because I noticed that my range of motion and flexibility gets tremendously better the last couple weeks, and especially the week of the show. So I was like, oh, maybe this is the time where like I can get a deeper stretch and really be able to move my joints better.
You should try to get that deep stretch.
Okay.
So it's not a matter of exaggerating any of that, no.
Okay.
No. Because your body's not used to it, so don't do something it's not used to. But if you can feel it because you're going a little bit lighter, that you can stretch a little bit more, it's not counterproductive, but you don't want to over-exaggerate any kind of movement.
Yeah, so the point of this is just to shuttle the food to the muscle, keep it round, keep it full, and just peak for the show.
That's right. That's it. Some breathing, keeping it second tight. That's it. Good. Squeeze. Good Very good set. Let's go.
Call me a blueberry. Just to show you a blueberry.
Yeah, a big round one. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. Good job. He definitely won that set. Good job. Good. Focus on that front delt. Focus on that front delt. Good.
Okay.
Woo!
Let's go.
Good job. Balance. Good job. Good job. Excellent. Oh. Good. Hold it. Squeeze. Relax. What we're doing right now is we're trying to get into a good mind-muscle connection, bring up the weight a bit, not go too crazy heavy. So you want to just be able to use a comfortable weight, but you want to be able to not go too light, because if you go too light during the last week, you really don't get that muscle stimulation you need for the carb up. So many people will either go super light and then they'll just really drop off their workouts. It's not a good idea. It won't help the carb up. And some of you out there will go super, super heavy and then you risk the chance of injury. You do not want to do that either. So you got to be right in between, get that mind-muscle connection, get that body ready for those carbs.
Hany, what's your favorite part about peak week? Aside from the show. Like
When it's over. When it's over.
Yep, we said it at the same time. Hany does not like peak week until they call the last name. And then he's like, okay, let's take pictures now.
Good. Does that feel heavy?
No.
Good. Squeeze, good. Now bring the bar closer to your body, bring your elbows back, and then curl. Like a drag curl. There you go. Back. Good. 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 One more. Good job.
No, it's not heavy. I'm just like trying to squeeze as hard as I possibly can.
I can tell. Okay. I think Derek has changed a lot in the last 3 years. Obviously, we had a lot of success the first 2 show preps, winning the Olympia at 212. That was awesome. Coming in top 2 last year was absolutely amazing. So it's absolutely one of the most, I think, what's the word I'm trying to use, successful 2 years I've ever had back to back at a very, very high level with somebody just starting out. And I feel like it's really evolving. His body's evolving too, though, so that makes things quite difficult to try to learn, as your body is not trying to just peak, but you're trying to peak with a physique that's completely different than it was a year ago. So again, 212 to open, now from open, now you're trying to season that for a year and trying to come in with a nice complete package of fullness and you know, graininess that your body is trying to basically always fight against. Your body always is trying to go in one direction or another, and you have to try to pull it back and trying to get lean without trying to get stringy, and you're trying to work on keeping body parts full. So this is definitely an art form, but it's one of those things where as you're working with somebody after a couple of years, you're starting to learn each other's process. And I think that he's definitely learning my process, and you know, he's evolving as an athlete. He's not the same person as he was even, you know, a year ago, let alone 2.5 years ago. Where you going? Good job. Is it heavy? Do you want some lighter? Good. Go. Good. Good job. Nope. Good. 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 Go. Good. 3 more. 1, 2. Oh, 1 more. Again, just putting some really good blood in that bicep, and got some good presses on shoulders, some good lateral raises, work front, so all the different areas of the shoulder. Now we're going to go ahead and put the game plan together for the next couple of meals. All right, guys, so we just got done working out with Derek. He did shoulders, and believe it or not, shoulders for Hadi too. But what we're doing is basically prepping everybody for the rest of the week. Hit up some shoulders, maybe some arms, just like we did with Derek, and be able to, again, facilitate a really good carb up. That's what we're here to do. So again, everybody has their own frequency of how they train. They have their own style. So what we're doing is basically I feed off of their energy and to be able to push them just as much as they need to be pushed. Not trying to get them out of alignment with what their focus is, which is getting through the workout, but making sure that they don't go too fast or too slow. Just making sure that they pace correctly so that they don't burn out in terms of being able to be overly fatigued. But also you don't want to end up making it an extra long workout when you don't need to. Well, it's a big difference between Derek and Hadi in terms of their style of training. Hadi's trained, done over 30, 40 shows, so he has his own particular style and methodology. Derek's still evolving when it comes to that. Level of intensity, level of focus, they're both very high, but they're just different. Hadi just gets into it and likes to move heavy weight, and likes to be able to really go in there and feel like the muscle is being stressed at a level of almost to a form of cardio. Like, he has to keep that heart rate up. He feels really good at that point. Derek is someone who's working a little slower. He's a little bit kind of more methodical in terms of just, am I getting the right mind-muscle connection? I think he's etching out his process because it's much newer for him. Especially, it's almost like the new battle armor for him. So he's trying to get used to that, carrying that extra weight now. So again, you'll see subtle differences when it comes to other things, and you'll see some bigger differences when it comes to others. But there's no right or wrong. It's what's good for you, and both mentally as well as physically, and how you feel that time under tension. Especially that last week when you have a lot of things to worry about, and you got to worry about making sure that, hey man, am I crossing my T's and dotting my I's? Going to do some front raises after he did shoulder press. Went to 110-pound dumbbells. Again, is he a lot stronger than that? Yeah, he can definitely do like 120s, 130s on a regular basis, just down a little bit and not trying to push it. But he feels very comfortable still picking up a ton of weight, 110 pounds on a couple days out from the show. All right, guys, so the key to ab training is consistency. You gotta make sure you're consistently training your abs, even in the off season, even if it's just once or twice a week. That's number one. Number two, if you are a physique athlete and you're trying to keep your waist smaller and you have the tendency to grow your obliques, be careful, do not use heavier weights. But if you're an open bodybuilder and you need to bring a lot of definition to that midsection, you've got to use a bit of resistance. So make sure you train accordingly. Here's a tip for you guys that are trying to get ready for peak week. Do not train your abs too close to the show, especially if you haven't trained them all season long. Reason for that is you will be more likely to cramp during posing the last couple of days of training if you end up training your abs, especially really hard because your body's not used to it. So you might as well not train your abs the last week if you haven't trained them during the entire prep. So as a tip for you. Otherwise, you're gonna start locking up on stage and you'll know why. All right, guys, so wrapped up shoulders and abs with Hadi. Now he's just doing a little bit of cardio, making sure to keep everything moving. And a great thing about cardio is also digestion, believe it or not. So when you stop cardio completely, your digestion tends to slow down. So you want to keep a little bit in just to keep that moving in the right direction. So now we're going to go ahead right afterwards. He's going to get a meal in, make sure we take a look, see where we're at, and make any adjustments necessary for the next 24 hours. So again, on to the next workout.